Good morning. Now, as we all know that the company has recently gone through an event or an issue with the customer that has actually jeopardized the company's credibility and reputation. Now, with regards to that issue, me as the organization's expert, I would like to raise raise the following issue and bring up what has happened along with my recommendations and what the company should do. Now, this video is being addressed to the CEO, and I duly hope that my recommendations be taken into consideration. Now, to give you a brief synopsis of what happened, uh, so recently, John, one of our employees, has been working for the company for 2 years. He has been known to love his job and has been interacting with customers on a positive way on a daily basis, with no complaints. However, it started when a customer came to one of our retail stores and filed a complaint regarding a damaged good that was delivered to her doorstep. Now, she was furious and she wanted her money back. Now, as you're aware that we do not have a refund policy. So John, the employee, apologized, and after investigating what the woman said, he he offered to send a new pair to the customer. However, the customer refused and she stormed out of the shop. A few hours later, John's manager received a call from the customer saying that John was racist towards her, saying something along the lines of that your kind always complains about anything. Now, when John's manager eventually brought up this issue to John, John was completely in shock and he denied it, obviously, as he has always been respectful towards his customers. However, John's manager took the complaint seriously and issued a written warning. Due to this, John felt humiliated as he knew he was falsely accused. So John eventually resigned due to unfair treatment that he received from this organization. Now, based on the racial issue that actually took place, I would actually suggest the following recommendation be take be taken into consideration and implemented right away. The first being that the company provides an apology and acknowledges that the issue actually happened. Now, the company must issue a statement expressing remorse and along with the employee's inappropriate behavior that took place. This will show the public that the company is accepting its responsibility for the employee's actions and is expressing sorrow and empathy for the offended party, which is the customer. The second is that the company must show that it is committed towards diversity and inclusion. So, how can the company do that? The organization needs to clearly highlight using targeted social media and traditional media efforts to demonstrate that the company is dedicated towards promoting a diverse and inclusive work culture for the employees and and along with the customers. The third being disciplinary actions. Now, the company must, of course, obviously impose disciplinary actions after conducting a thorough investigation of the event that took place. If the employee is found guilty, there should be certain punishments that should be implemented on the employee. Apart from that, the public should also be made aware of the disciplinary action that was taken the against the employee, so that this highlights that the company is dedicated towards not tolerating anything regarding harassment. The fourth being providing training and support to the employees. Now, the firm should provide training and support to the employees to ensure that the employees are all well versed in the company's policies and practices regarding harassment and discrimination. This will solidify and further prevent these events from taking place in the future, especially within the workplace culture. The fifth being including stakeholders. Uh, Now, it is very crucial that the company hears concerns and feedbacks regarding how it handled the incident from its customers, employees, and other community organizations. This will help build a two-way communication channel wherein interested stakeholders can share their thoughts with the organization. And the sixth being actually implementing the feedback that they receive from the stakeholders. This is a critical part of the communication plan, as it will make the stakeholders feel like they are their feedback is being taken into consideration and that what they want is being implemented into the organization. Now, one of the most critical aspects regarding this communication plan is the timing. Now, the company has to implement all the aforementioned plans that I've mentioned within a practical time frame so that it doesn't get any worse. So, I strongly believe that based on the recommendations that I've provided and based on my years of experience in this field, I strongly believe if these strategies are implemented in a timely manner and in the procedure in the way that it was mentioned, that the company will be able to retain its credibility and enhance its reputation in the market and in the eyes of the consumers. Thank you for your time. I hope you will take my recommendations into consideration.